Well, it's Sunday afternoon. It's 3:45. We're starting the quiz at 4 o'clock. I'm Rob. Welcome to Quiz on Facebook Live. Hello. Hello. How are we? Welcome to Sunday afternoon Quiz Live on Facebook. I am Rob, your host, and I've got a good quiz for you actually today. It's going to be a fun quiz. We're going to have some fun. Got 5 rounds tonight, so hopefully we're going to be doing this for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half tops. But I would like to finish the quiz by 6 o'clock this evening for various reasons. But welcome, and thank you very much for joining me. We're not starting the quiz until 4 o'clock, so we've got plenty of time to just say hello and have a chat and discuss anything that may be on your mind. So hello to Christine Barton, who is watching. Mel Brixton is watching. Hello, and thank you. I hope you've all got a drink, by the way. I hope you've all got some drink handy. I've just got this out the fridge. It's my last can of Brewdog Pale Ale, but I have got more. I've actually got some cider in the fridge, so I'm going to open this up. This is my first alcoholic drink of the day. I've done very well, and I've actually been a very good boy today. This is my first alcoholic drink of the day. I'm just going to pour it into my Kronenberg glass. Don't ask me why. So yeah, feel free to say hello. Feel free to comment put any comments in the comment box. The only rule is be nice, because I'm doing this out of the goodness of my own heart. I'm not charging you £3 to play this. I'm doing this for free. So be nice. Anyone who's rude, you're out the door, basically. I should warn you that there may be some swearing. This is an adults quiz, but I have got no objections to kids watching. But just be warned. But there may be a bit of swearing if things don't go according to plan, that sort of thing. So yeah, just bear that in mind. And as always, the rule: don't write your answers in the chat box. So hopefully you've got a pen and a bit of paper ready. We're going to start the quiz at 4 o'clock. So we've got 12 minutes according to my watch. So we're going to start it bang on 4 o'clock for everyone. So I hope you've all had a. Well, actually, before I chat with you, I'm going to have a quick drink. Hang on. Lovely. Just what I needed. Well, it's been an interesting day today, I have to say. It has been a very, very interesting one. I've actually found some energy to do some housework today, which is incredible. Because for the last few weeks, whilst I'm not doing these quizzes, I'm just sitting on my sofa, watching telly, playing the PlayStation, just being bored out of my skull, really. But at least these quizzes are cheering me up. Big thank you to everyone who took part in the kids quiz yesterday. Hello Adrian, hope you're well. Thank you to everyone who took part in the kids quiz yesterday. Had a lot of fun with that. You can still watch that by going back through my through the group posts. I will try and get it on YouTube at some point. Probably do it tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes. But glad to see you're ready for the quiz. We're not starting for another 10 minutes. It's just to let everyone get in, and hopefully we'll make a start at bang on 4 o'clock. Andrea McIver, hello Andrea, welcome to the show. So yeah, it's been a very interesting day today. I went out for a nice walk this morning. Actually, about 6:15 this morning, I went for a really nice walk. Walked down Kingsclear Road, up the footpath to the primary school, down St Mill Lane, up Southington Lane, and back into the village. That took me about 40 minutes. It was a lovely walk. Nobody about, so you could hear all the birds singing. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely beautiful. And a couple of people are mad, think I'm mad because I'm going out for a walk at 6:15 in the morning. Well, if I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning like I usually do, I always get up at 5 in the morning for some reason. I don't know why, but I wanted to just go out and get a nice walk in. Did a little bit of shopping this morning. Got a few essentials in. I actually have a query that I might ask you about it later on, but we'll see how things go. But yeah, it's going to be a fun quiz today. I can tell you now. Hello to Harry Randall, who has joined us. Sorry, that's Roland Rat. We've got 5 categories today. We've got general knowledge, television, science, music, and sport. And the music round is a themed round, which I'll tell you all about. But unfortunately, as you probably gathered by now, I can't do an audio music round for legal reasons. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg, for not letting us do that. Sarah Randall is here. Hello, Sarah. I hope you're well, and I hope you're all ready for what's going to be a fun quiz. So yeah, we've got 5 rounds. There are going to be 10 questions in each round. So there's 50 questions today. This is going to be a longer quiz than usual. Some of you may have done the online quiz that I posted a few days ago. Thank you to everyone who did that, my mega quiz as it was called. I'm planning on doing another one probably on Tuesday, so I'll send all the details on how to do that. And actually, I've got to say that my mega quiz, was played by an egghead. One of the eggheads actually played my quiz, and I received some validation that it was him. It was Barry Simmons. Hello, Ray. Yes, don't write the answer in the chat box. I've put it in the description today so people can see it as they come in. But yes, please don't write any of your answers in the chat box. Basically, if you do, you're going to give everyone a point. And I don't really want to do that. I just want everyone to, on a nice even keel, nice level playing field. I'm going to start the quiz in around 8 minutes' time. So we're going to start the quiz bang on 4 o'clock. But anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope you're all taking care. And I hope you're all remaining indoors unless you've got to go out for shopping or exercise. And I just want to say this very, very quickly. I saw something on the What's On in Overton page today about a group of teenagers walking towards Harvey's Field. Parents, if your kids aren't indoors, why? Why aren't they indoors? I've read there are rumours going around that the health secretary is warning people that if this keeps going on, if people are going out enjoying themselves whilst we're in lockdown, there's a possibility we won't be allowed out to exercise. And if that happens, then we're all screwed. So, anyway, Kirsty, hello, welcome. Right, so I hope you've all got a drink. I know I have. I'm just going to go put this in the bin, in the recycling bin. Bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. There we go. Right. Yeah. Oh, I am exhausted. I've managed to do some housework today. Managed to get my living room's looking a little bit tidier than it was this time yesterday. Because I'll tell you something. I'm sure most single people out there who live on their own, like myself, I've been a slob, an absolute slob. I did the washing up this morning. Christ, that took a while. Managed to get the housework done. Managed to hoover the living room up this morning. Tidy a few things up. Don't forget that the Queen is speaking to the nation at 8 o'clock. But unless you are Nicholas Witchell, unless you watch BBC News this morning, you already know what the Queen's going to say, because Nicholas Witchell read every single word from that speech. So there's no point watching it, to be fair. So I'm not going to be watching it. I'm probably going to have watch a DVD. The question is, I don't know what DVD to watch yet, so... We're about 5 minutes away now from starting the quiz, so get ready. Get yourselves ready. Pen and paper is what you'll need. We're going to do 5 rounds, 10 questions in each round. And then just before we begin, I'll explain how it's all going to work. Hello to Sarah Hughes. Welcome. If I see your name appearing on the in my chat box, then I will say hello to you. I'll wave or something like that. I'm planning to do another kids quiz on Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. So just a little heads up on that. Another kids quiz on Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Now, if you've got kids and they want to write a round for the quiz, 10 questions for each round, they're more than welcome to. You can either send them to me through Facebook or you can email them to me. My email address is hello@robfrancis.online. I'll get them, I'll have a look at them, play around with them a little bit, and we'll do a kids quiz Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Okay, so it'll be the same sort of theme as we do. It'll be 3 rounds, 10 questions, something for the kids to do, something to get the weekend going. As for the next adults quiz, I'm proposing that the next adults quiz is going to be Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock. Simple time. So the next quizzes will be Friday at 1 for the kids quiz, Saturday at 3 for the adults quiz. And just a reminder to those of you joining us, welcome. We have Debbie Wake, Philip Richards, Simone Treblecock, and my sister Kirsty. Hello. Hello. I finally got tomato ketchup today. This has been a struggle. I haven't been able to get tomato ketchup at the co-op. Well, I have, but the co-op, the Heinz tomato ketchup, £3.20 for a big bottle. Now you sod that. Good to hear that Dean is pouring a beer. Hello, Dean. Hello, Damo. Hello, Bits and Bobs. Yeah, I've got my beer here. Yes. It's quite nice. It's quite refreshing. I won't be playing as off to work soon. Have fun, everyone. Oh yeah, Kirsty's off to work. She's a carer. She's doing a great job. I'm sure you'll appreciate. James Bent, hello. Welcome to you. Vicky, welcome. Vicky James, good to see you. Brigitte, welcome. I'm going to have a lot of fun. Well, we're just a few minutes away now from the start of the quiz, so I think now's the best time is just to explain what's going to happen today for those of you who've never been here before. For our 5 rounds today, we've got general knowledge, television, science, music and sport. The music round is a themed round, and I'll tell you all about the theme of it as we go. Hello to Flower Jane, hello to Sarah Ross, hello to Joanna Singleton, welcome. There are 10 questions in each round. I will read each question twice, and then you'll have, once I've read the question the second time, I will start a clock. And the clock will be 30 seconds. It will give you a chance to, actually, bear with me. Yeah, so it'll be a 30-second clock, and during that 30 seconds, hello Claire, rosé wine in hand, ready to go. Good to hear. I've got lager, but I will be switching to cider in a few minutes because I've had to buy some more cider. So, 30 seconds to write down your answer. When that 30 seconds runs out, you'll hear a noise, and you'll hear that noise in a moment. Once you hear that noise, we simply move on to the next question. This is the noise that you're going to hear quite a bit throughout the quiz. This will tell you that we're going to move on to the next question. It is... There we go. It's a simple tone, basically. I will read the questions twice. You'll have 30 seconds to write down your answer. Hello, Gemma Tempest. Hello, Mark Josie. Once you hear the tone, we simply move on to the next question. Once all 10 questions have been read, I will read all the questions again, and then I'll give you about 90 seconds, a chance to review your answers and that. And then we'll go through the answers, and then once we've gone through the answers, you just simply post and write how many points you've scored, okay? Remember that it's just for fun. It's not, there's no prizes. In fact, there is a prize today. It's a copy of How to Speak English by Lloyd Grossman. There we go. Hello, Golly. Hello to Katie Rampton. Hope you're well. Hope everyone is well today. But we are going to go straight into the quiz. Right. Let me get the questions. Questions on the tablet today. Debbie Wake is playing videos in a watch party in Rob's Facebook Live quiz night. Okay. Right. So, who else we got here? Charlie Duncan, Tracy Drake, Mike Bushell's here. Hello, Mike. I'm looking well, thank you. I've just got to say, I gave myself a haircut today. It nearly didn't go to plan because my electric razor, my electric shaver, died on me halfway through. But luckily, managed to get it charged up, and it's looking all right. But I feel all right as well. Actually, I'm feeling great today. Right, bear with me. I'm just going to get the questions. Where are they? In my emails. Right. if we're all ready to go, pens and paper at the ready. Good luck. I'm going to start with the general knowledge round. So 10 questions coming up. And here is the first question. What is the largest desert in the world? What is the largest desert in the world? Note that I said desert and not dessert. Because if I asked you that, there'd be no reply to that, because the largest dessert is in my kitchen, is in my freezer. Got a nice lemon cheesecake for later on. Right, so the first question was, what is the largest desert in the world? 5 seconds to go, and then we'll move on to question number 2. Don't forget, don't write your answers in the chat box. Here we go then. After how many years of marriage would you celebrate a silver wedding anniversary? After how many years of marriage would you celebrate a silver wedding anniversary? Hello, Nicola. Welcome aboard. If you're tuning in late, do not panic. I'm going to read all 10 questions again once we've gone through them. Okay? These 10 questions are quite easy, actually. I think a nice, easy start to get everybody involved. About 10 seconds to go, and then we'll move on to question 3. Okay, question number 3. Which US president was forced to resign because of the Watergate scandal? Which US president was forced to resign because of the Watergate scandal? Which US president was forced to resign because of the Watergate scandal? Mike, the only thing I could do is shave people's hair. So unless you want to go bald, I wouldn't recommend it. Which US president was forced to resign because of the Watergate scandal? Okay, question number 4. What is the highest mountain in Great Britain? What is the highest mountain in Great Britain? Hello, Dave Trainer. Hello, Nicola Williams. Brigitte is back. If you've missed any of the questions, don't panic. I'll review them all at the end, so everyone gets a fair chance. If you want to keep a running total of how you do throughout the whole quiz, please feel free to do so, and we'll do it at the end. We'll see how you did at the end. Right, question number 5 coming up. Gorgonzola cheese comes from which country? Gorgonzola cheese comes from which country? We've got 23 people in today, which isn't bad. I think I had 70 the last quiz. But nice to see a few people here on this Sunday afternoon. Right, question number 6. What is the northernmost American state? What is the northernmost American state? There are 4 of us. Hello to the 4 of you playing at the Hattons. Right, where are we moving now? We're on to number 7. Here we go. Which is the only planet in our solar system that is not named after a Greek or Roman god? Which is the only planet in our solar system that is not named after a Greek or Roman god? Playing with the in-laws over WhatsApp. That's great. That is fantastic. Mike Bushell had me on his big screen last week. That was scary. That was very scary. Probably the only time I'm ever going to appear on TV. Never been on TV. Okay, question number 8. What is the Decalogue, better known as DECALOGUE? What is the Decalogue, better known as? Never been on TV. Hello, Andrew Galvin. Never been on TV before, but I have been mentioned on. I've written into TV programmes before. My name's been on Good Morning Britain. I sent a comment in about a story. I can't remember what it was, but I've been on radio several times. Okay. Big screen legend. Well, a small screen in the garden today. Oh, good. I've been shrunk down a bit, which is quite good because I'm quite big. Right. Question number 9. Honolulu is the capital of which American state? Honolulu is the capital of which American state? I'm hoping once lockdown is done and we can all go back to normal, I'm going to try and visit some TV studios. That's the big aim for me this year, I think. I would like to get out and go and see a few TV studios. I've visited the old South Bank studios. I've walked past it several times, but it's something I'd like to do in the near future once this is all over. Finally, question number 10. What is the Japanese art form of paper folding called? What is the Japanese art form of paper folding called? I would love to come to Media City. I would love to go to Salford. I've actually been invited to Television Centre by Erin Gordon, the director of Good Morning Britain, but that hasn't happened. But then again, I haven't initiated it. So, maybe, like I said, once this is all boiled over, I'm definitely going to do it. Definitely going to do it. Right, we're approaching the end of round 1. So if you've tuned in late, don't panic, because I'm going to read all those questions again for you. And then I'm going to give you about 90 seconds. Right, so just going to set the 90-second timer ready. Right, these were the questions for round 1. Question 1, what is the largest... excuse me, hang on. Bit of wind. That was alcohol related, by the way. Question 1, what is the largest desert in the world? Number 2, after how many years of marriage would you celebrate a silver wedding anniversary? Number 3, which US president was forced to resign because of the Watergate scandal? 4, what is the highest mountain in Great Britain? 5, Gorgonzola cheese comes from which country? 6, what is the northernmost American state? 7, which is the only planet in our solar system that is not named after a Greek or Roman god? Number 8, what is the Decalogue, better known as? Number 9, Honolulu is the capital of which American state? And number 10, what is the Japanese art form of paper folding called? I'm going to put 90 seconds on the clock to give you a bit of time just to mull over the questions. Hello to Amy McRae and hello to Emily Bushell. Hello. Hope you're all enjoying yourself so far. I'm having fun. I might go into my DVD collection tonight and watch a DVD because I haven't watched a DVD for a while. All being well, should be finished this quiz by 5 o'clock. If not, we may go over, but I want to be finished by 6 o'clock because after 6 o'clock on a Sunday night, I like to sit back, turn all my phones off, my laptops off, so I don't have any social media contact for a few hours. I like to sit and watch a bit of telly. I haven't decided what I'm going to watch yet. Anyway, got 45 seconds or so before we go through the answers. A big thank you, by the way, to Ed Jesney, who donated his iPad for my questions today, so it saves me having to read them off my laptop. I have got the laptop running, by the way. It's just running the clock. I'll show you the clock. I'll show you basically what I'm seeing at them. This is what. Oh, hang on. Right. So basically, got the questions there just as a backup, just in case the iPad fails. But look, that's my clock. And That's time. Right, let's go through the answers then to the general knowledge round. Just a little insight into my little world and how I'm doing all this. So bear with me, hang on. Right, there we go. Right. So the first question was, what is the largest desert in the world? The answer is the Sahara Desert. Question number 2, after how many years of marriage would you celebrate a silver wedding anniversary? The answer is 25. Question number 3, which US president was forced to resign because of the Watergate scandal? Richard Nixon. Apologies for the lighting, by the way. I'll try and sort something out in a minute. Number 4, what is the highest mountain in Great Britain? It's Ben Nevis. Number 5, Gorgonzola cheese comes from which country? It is Italy. Number 6, what is the northernmost American state? It is Alaska. Number 7, the only planet in our solar system that is not named after a Greek or Roman god? It's this one, Earth. Number 8, what is the Decalogue better known as? It is known as the 10 Commandments. Appropriate for a Sunday. It's Palm Sunday today. You remember all those years ago when the donkey used to come down used to walk down the road with the donkey? Yeah, I miss those days. Number 9, Honolulu is the capital of which American state? The answer is Hawaii. And number 10, the Japanese art form of paper folding is called origami. So, 10 points available there. I hope you all did well in that one. So, write down your scores in the comment box. And let's see how you got on with that first round of my quiz. How did you all get on with that? Steve Randall, 7 out of 10. Dean Barton, 8. The Barton's got 8 out of 10. Well done. Told you this was a nice, easy round. Team Hutchins got 9 out of 10. Well done. Christine Barton got 7 out of 10. Julie Miller is with us. Hello, Julie. If you've joined us from the beginning, 6 out of 10 for Amy and the team. Nicola Williams, 8 out of 10. Joanna Singleton, 7 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for the Thompsons. Joe Hatton's group got 9 out of 10. It'll all be downhill from here. We are losing. Don't worry. It's not about winning. We're not. There's no prizes or any. Well, there is a prize. I've already mentioned the prize. 9 out of 10. Rob got the cheese one wrong. There is a prize. It's the complete set of Learn How to Speak English by Lloyd Grossman. But anyway, Claire Oram, really pleased. 8 out of 10. 10 for the Hugheses. Well done. Clever dicks. If you want to keep a tab of your running total throughout the quiz as well, because at the end of the quiz I'll tell you what the maximum is. In fact, I'll do that now. Bear with me. Hang on, I'll tell you the maximum that you could get on today's quiz. Bear with me. Well, the maximum I can tell you is 51. The maximum you can score on this quiz is 51. So that's not too bad, is it? Anyway. Right. Well done. Good effort from everyone. That was a nice, easy start, I thought. But we're now going to move on to round 2, which is television. Now, Brian Allen got 8 out of 10, but I can't use Facebook well and don't know how to post. No problem. But Brian Allen, well done. 8 out of 10. Well done. Anyway, we're going to move on to round 2, which is the television round. Now, about a week ago, I run a website dedicated to television. For those of you who know that. If you don't, it's tv-live.co.uk. Have a little look when you finish the quiz. Anyway, so I set a television quiz for my followers. It was 25 questions, but I've got 10 of them here. And I think these are quite interesting TV questions. It's basically a whole matter of television, from comedy to drama to... Yeah. So, let's do it. I'm going to see if I can just adjust my lighting here. Hang on. Right, because my lighting keeps... Oh, I know what it is. Right, if I sit like this and stay like this, that's better. You can see my ugly mug. Oh, sort of. There we go. That's it. Sorted. Right. Round 2, television. If we're all ready. Actually, I'm not ready because I need to put the timer back on to 30 seconds. Right. I keep missing the start. Dexter and I are listening, hoping to take part on the next one. Well, you can join in at any time. But I mean, like I said, if you've been with us from the beginning and you just want to keep a running total, you're more than welcome to. But I don't mind you joining in halfway through because that's just join in whenever you can. And we're going to be putting this. You can watch back again. So if you do miss it, you can watch back and play it again. I will try and get these on YouTube at some point if I get a few minutes. I might do it tomorrow morning actually. Put these on YouTube, and I'll put a link to my channel so you can watch them all. Right. Let's get on with it, shall we? It's 4:15, and we're going to go on to television. So here we go with question number 1. Which song was the title of a sitcom starring Dame Judi Dench and Geoffrey Palmer? Which song was also the title of a sitcom starring Dame Judi Dench and Geoffrey Palmer? Hello to Hannah Minnell. Hope Paul is watching this as well, and hope he's going to help you out. I will have to get another beer at some point. I'll probably do it at the end of the round. I'm having to move on to cider. I hope you're all enjoying your drinks at home. If you're watching out in the garden, hello. I'm glad you're all out in the garden. I should have done this out in my garden, really. Right. Question number 2. The student comedy drama Fresh Meat was set in which city? The student comedy drama Fresh Meat is set in which city? Now, I've never seen this. But I think this is the one that stars Jack Whitehall. Quite like Jack Whitehall. He's a very funny comedian. I think what I might do is go for a stand-up DVD tonight. Russell Howard, maybe my lookalike Dara O'Brien. We'll see. Right, question 3. Grace and Favour was a spin-off from which classic 1970s comedy? Grace and Favour was a spin-off from which classic 1970s comedy? Ugh. 23 people watching. Hello to all 23 of you. And I hope you're having fun. Sarah Channel White is here. Hello, Sarah. Hope you're well. Right. We move on now to question number 4. Which German composer was also the name of a contestant on The X Factor? Which German composer was also the name of a contestant on The X Factor? It's time to face the music. If he ever wants to retire, I'll do it. My voice is actually hurting today, to be fair. It's not as... Yeah, don't know what it is, but I don't watch enough TV. Well, you've got plenty of time to do it now. Question number 5. Tim Wonnacott replaced David Dickinson as the host of which long-running TV show? Tim Wonnacott succeeded David Dickinson as the host of which long-running TV show? Oh, that's my lager gone. Cider coming up. I should just say it's cheap cider. It's Co-op brand cider, but it is very, very nice. I'll get one out the fridge in a moment. I bought them at 8 o'clock this morning. I'm not an alcoholic. Question number 6. What was the name of the ITV breakfast show hosted by Adrian Chiles and Christine Blakely? What was the name of the ITV breakfast show hosted by Adrian Chiles and Christine Blakely? I'm expecting Mike Bushell to get this one. And of course, she's now Christine Lampard. Hello, Adelaide. Hope you're well. I have got a soft drink here, actually, as well. I've got a bottle of Fanta. I'm not going to die of thirst. These big 2 litre bottles, by the way, they're £1.50 in the Co-op at the moment, so... Bought my beer at 10 a.m. Yeah. Well, I was up doing my shopping at 8 o'clock this morning, so got them at the same time. Right, question number 7. Which comedian hosted the TV game show Celebrity Ding Dong? Which comedian hosted the TV game show Celebrity Ding Dong? I should just say, to be fair, much respect to those people working in the Co-op who are doing such a fantastic job under such difficult circumstances. I mean, I really do appreciate all they've been doing. I mean, I've slagged them off so many times for prices and general customer service, but they've done a bloody good job over the last few weeks, and they are really to be credited. So well done. Right, question number 8. Overkill was the title of the theme tune to which long-running British drama? Overkill was the title of the theme tune to which long-running British drama? In fact, I should say to all the businesses that are still open, the bakers, the butchers, well done. Keep going. Support your local businesses as much as you can. All right? And remember, stay indoors. That message didn't seem to get to somebody earlier today. But enough moaning. Okay, question number 9. Which comedy character made his debut as a sports reporter on the spoof current affairs show The Day Today? Which comedy character made his debut as a sports reporter on the spoof current affairs show The Day Today? Hello to Jill Corbett. It's nice to have my neighbours involved. Nice to have the neighbours involved. Claire's here, Jill's here. I wonder when Chris Penny's going to turn up. Oh, you are all welcome. Everyone's welcome. I'm not kicking anyone out because you're all on your best behaviour, and that's what I like. Right, the final question in this round. What is the surname of the television detective Vera? What is the surname of the television detective Vera? If you've tuned in late, do not panic, because I'm going to read all those questions again in just a moment. Whew. Science round next. And this science round is a little bit tougher. And I should point out that if you're sitting at a computer, you'll get 1 point automatically. Right, let's read all 10 questions again in the television round for you. And then I'll give you 90 seconds to mull them over. So here we go. Question number 1. Which song was also the title of a sitcom starring Dame Judi Dench and Jeffrey Palmer? Question number 2. Student comedy drama Fresh Meat is set in which city? Question number 3. Grace and Favour was a spin-off from which classic 1970s comedy? Question 4. Which German composer was also the name of a contestant on The X Factor? Question 5. Tim Wonnacott succeeded David Dickinson as the host of which long-running TV show? 6. What was the name of the ITV breakfast show hosted by Adrian Chiles and Christine Blakely? Anyone using Google will be disqualified. Question number 6. What was the name of the ITV breakfast show presented by Adrian Chiles and Christine Blakely? Number 7. Which comedian hosted the TV game show Celebrity Ding Dong? Question 8. Overkill was the name of the title of the theme tune to which long-running British drama? Number 9. Which comedy character made his debut as a sports reporter on the spoof current affairs show The Day Today? And number 10. What is the surname of the TV detective Vera? Right, I'm going to give you 90 seconds. I'm going to go and get myself a beer. I'll be back in a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Don't talk about me. Hope you're not talking about me. Right. I'm back. What am I doing? See if that improves the lighting a little bit. Does that improve the lighting? No, that makes it worse. There we go. I've got cider. Co-op cider. Co-op brand cider. Right, you've got about 30 seconds, guys. "30 seconds to go. Right, here we go then. The answers to the television round. Question number 1. Oh, word of warning, there's going to be some dodgy impressions here, so apologies in advance. Oh, shut up. Right, number 1. Which song was also the title of a sitcom starring Dame Judi Dench and Jeffrey Palmer? The answer to that is As Time Goes By. Number 2. The student comedy drama Fresh Meat is set in which city? The answer to that one is Manchester. Number 3. Grace and Favour was a spin-off from which classic 1970s comedy? The answer was Are You Being Served? I'm free! Question number 4. Which German composer was also the name of a contestant on The X Factor? The answer is Wagner. If you're a fan of The X Factor, you remember Wagner? He had the long hair. It looked a bit like... It looked like Bill Bailey, but he'd gone feral, basically. Question number 5. Tim Wonnacott succeeded David Dickinson as the host of which long-running TV show? David Dickinson, this is Bargain Hunt. Welcome to Bargain Hunt. Cheapest chips. Bobby Dazzler. Bargain Hunt was the answer to that question. Question number 6. What was the name of the ITV breakfast show hosted by Adrian Chiles and Christine Blakely? It was called Daybreak. Question number 7. Which comedian hosted the TV game show Celebrity Ding Dong? Well, I can tell you that it was Alan Carr. So well done if you got Alan Carr at home. So well done, yeah? Actually, my Alan Carr sounds a little bit like Bruce Forsyth. It's nice to see you nice, you know what I mean? Right, anyway, number 8. Overkill was the title of the theme tune to which long-running British drama? The answer is The Bill. Number 9. Which comedy character made his debut as a sports reporter on the spoof current affairs show The Day Today? The correct answer is Alan Partridge. And finally, number 10. What is the surname of the TV detective Vera? The answer to that one is Stanhope. Stanhope was the answer to that one. Right. How did you get on with that? I'm not expecting a lot of people to get... I'd say 6... If you get 6 out of 10, well done. Bonzo got 3. Oh well, never mind Bonzo. Never mind. That was a tough one. The science round, I'm just going to have a look at it now. Yeah, it could be interesting, this science round. But we're almost at the halfway stage. 6 from you and Ian, well done. Hello to Natasha Sanders watching. Christine Barton got 6 out of 10. Joe Hatton, 5 out of 10. David Thompson, a disaster, 1 out of 10. Oh dear. Darren Rampton is watching. Hello, Darren. Hope you are well, my friend. Team Hutchins, 9 out of 10. Almost impossible for someone who hasn't lived in the UK for that long. 2 out of 10. I listen to music. 2 out of 10 for TV. Oh dear, 2. 5 from Sarah Hughes. Brian Allen got 4 out of 10. Adrian Brixton got 7. Yeah. Now, the music round is themed. It's a themed music round. I'll tell you more about the theme of it later. But it is quite easy, actually, I think. But we'll see how it goes. 4 for you, liked the Alan Partridge one. Yeah. I'll tell you what, actually, I was watching the Day-to-Day last night on YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's so good. It is so good. And Steve Coogan as Alan Partridge. He's just brilliant in that. It really is. Anyway, we're going to move on. Round 3. Round 3 is science. Okay? And I've already said this once before, but I'll say it again. To those of you sat near a computer, you automatically get 1 point. Okay? And I'll explain why when we come to that question. Claire got 5 out of 10. Good effort. Well done. Right. If you hear any noise outside, don't worry. It's just my neighbours having a gossip. I'm surprised they're not taking part in the quiz, actually. Anyway, right. Science time. Round 3. Question number 1. Here we go. Launched in 1973, what was the name of America's first Earth-orbiting space station? Launched in 1973, what was the name of America's first Earth-orbiting space station? Okay, only got 5. Day-to-day as Gina said at this time, used to do stand-up. That was the best Alan Carr Bruce he loved. It was a great impression, wasn't it? Yeah. I used to do impressions quite a lot when I was young, to be honest, but sort of grew out of it. But I still do the odd impression. Anyway, question number 2. This is a question where if you're sat near a computer, you've just won yourself a point. Where's your house alarm sound gone, Rob? I've changed it to a beep just because it's easier to manage, and I haven't got the disc. The disc that the noise was on, I've had to lend it to somebody for another purpose. So they're using it for their purposes. So I don't have that sound at the moment. So that's why you've got a beep instead. Right. Question number 2. If you sat near a computer keyboard, you've just got yourself 1 point. On a standard UK computer keyboard, what comes next in this sequence? Q, W, E, R, T, Y. On a standard UK computer keyboard, what comes next in the sequence? Q, W, E, R, T, Y. In fact, I think everyone's going to get a point on this one. That wasn't actually my... Your horn is back. No, yeah, so yeah, a friend of mine's borrowed my disc and he's using it for something he's doing elsewhere, so I don't have the sound at the moment. I will have it back soon, I hope. Right, question number 3. Which breed of dog has a name which means dwarf dog in Welsh? Which breed of dog has a name which means dwarf dog in Welsh? If Ian from the Old House is watching this, I'm expecting him to get this one right. I should just point out. I'll repeat the questions at the end, Mike. I can't really go back to them. I'll repeat them again at the end. My drink is Co-op brand cider. 4 cans, £2.50 Co-op. 5% strength, but very, very nice. Question 4. How many sides does an object classified as an icosagon have? That's I-C-O-S-A-G-O-N. How many sides does an object classified as an icosagon have? Don't apologise. Do not apologise. If you are tuning in late and if you miss a question because the sound cuts out or anything, I do go through all the questions at the end so everybody's happy. I'm going to find a TV theme tune to play in between. Right. Question number 5 coming up. How many humps does a dromedary camel have? How many humps does a dromedary camel have? Oh, for goodness sake. Sorry, I'm having to improvise with TV theme tunes because I'm having to use YouTube, and YouTube is a pain in the neck on my TV. Here we go. Right. Question number 6. Which type of lizard has a name which is derived from a Greek phrase meaning lion on the earth? Hello, Tiffany. Which type of lizard has a name which is derived from a Greek phrase meaning lion on the earth? I'm going to plug something at the halfway point. We are actually at the halfway point in the quiz. We're halfway through the quiz and we're doing pretty well, so. Right, question number 6. Sorry, question number 7. This is question number 7. Which metal is also known by the name wolfram, W-O-L-F-R-A-M, and is commonly used to make the filaments in light bulbs? Which metal is also known by the name wolfram and is commonly used to make the filaments in light bulbs? Also used to make darts as well, actually. Okay. Question number 8. This is a multiple choice question. Okay. As of June 2007, which country had the most internet users? As at June 2007, which country had the most internet users? Was it USA, China, or India? Was it the USA, China, or India? Got a great theme tune for the halfway point. Because I'm going to disappear during the halfway break because I'm going to go and use the loo. The beer's going through me, unfortunately. Right, question number 9 coming up. Where on the human body is the skin the thinnest? Where on the human body is the skin the thinnest? Welcome to Ian. Okay, for question number 10, there are 2 answers. I'll give you 1 point for each. Okay. Which 2 planets in the solar system do not have any moons? Which 2 planets in the solar system do not have any moons? You get 1 point for each, so there's a possible 11 points to be scored in this round. Coming up next, we've got the music round. And it's not modern music. I'm not even going to ask, Mike. I'm not even going to ask. Okay. Right, let's go through all the questions again, and then we'll go through the answers. Let me just set the timer. In fact, I'm not going to set a timer this time because I know what I'm going to do. Right. Launched in 1973, what was the name of America's first Earth-orbiting space station? That's question 1. Question 2, on a standard UK computer keyboard, what comes next in the sequence? Q, W, E, R, T, Y. Hold on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking Land Rover is just stopped right in the middle of the road. Anyway, and he's left his bloody engine on. He was out there earlier on, actually. I nearly went out there and had a freaking word with him. All I want is a bit of peace and quiet on my Sunday afternoon. Is that too much to ask, people? Right. Question 3. Which breed of dog has a name which means dwarf dog in Welsh? 4. How many sides does an object classified as an icosagon have? 5. How many humps does a dromedary camel have? Which type of lizard has a name which is derived from a Greek phrase meaning lion on the earth? He's gone. Thank God. I nearly went out there and had a word. Number 7. Which metal is also known by the name wolfram and is commonly used to make the filaments in light bulbs? I can swear. I did warn people at the start that I may swear at some point, and I have, so there we go. Number 8. As of June 2007, which country had the most internet users? Was it the USA, China, or India? Number 9. Where on the human body is the skin the thinnest? And number 10. Which 2 planets in the solar system do not have any moons? Right. I'm not going to put a clock on, because I'm going to play I'm going to play a TV theme tune that I've just found on YouTube. I'm just going to go and use the little boys' room. I will be back in a few moments. And yes, I will be washing my hands. I will be back in a few minutes. In the meantime, enjoy. I'm back! I'm back. If you watch your hands to the theme tune of a question of sport, that's enough. I don't like that theme tune, it's a bit boring. Well, I've got it, I can get it, so. Hello, John. Hello, Hayley. Hello. I'm back. Let's dry my hands. There we go, that's enough of that. Right, I am back. Right, let's... Oh, hang on. Let's go through the answers to the television round then. Sorry, the science round. This is the science round. Question 1, launched in 1973. What's the name of America's first Earth-orbiting space station? The answer is Skylab. Hello, Claire. Welcome aboard. On a standard, question 2, on a standard UK computer keyboard, what comes next in the sequence? Q, W, E, R, T, Y. Just going to check my laptop. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the answer to that one. Q, W, E, R, T, Y, U. U is the correct answer to that question. And apologies for the state of my computer keyboard. I really need to give it a clean. Question number 3. Which breed of dog has a name which means dwarf dog in Welsh? The answer is a corgi. Question 4. How many sides does an object classified as an icosagon have? The answer is 20. Question number 5. How many humps does a dromedary camel have? The answer is 1. Number 6. Which type of lizard has a name which is derived from a Greek phrase meaning lion on the earth? The answer is chameleon. Question number 7. Which metal is also known by the name wolfram and is commonly used to make the filaments in light bulbs? It's also used to make darts as well. The answer is tungsten. Question number 8. As of June 2007, which country had the most internet users? Was it the USA, China or India? The answer is the United States of America. Sorry, it wasn't China. Sorry, that's my Donald Trump. Where on the human body is the skin the thinnest? The answer is eyelid. And Mike and Dean, I think I know what you're talking about now, and that is filth. I know exactly what you're talking about now, so. And question number 10, 1 point for each answer here. Which 2 planets in the solar system do not have any moons? The answer is Mercury and Venus. Ian Williams doesn't have a corgi, no. It's got a lovely little dog though called Wilf. He is so adorable. Right, so that was 11 points available on that one, because you got 1 point for each on question 10. So how did you get on with that one? What time now? 4:45. I've had my dinner, by the way. Chicken Kiev with mashed potatoes. Absolutely gorgeous. So how did you get on with that one? 2 out of 10, and yes, it is tougher than eyelid, thank goodness. Answer to number 4 is 20. Hello to Robert. We love Wilf. I can see a hashtag developing. Hashtag we love Wilf. Sarah Channel White, only 4 this round. Number 4 was 20. Yep. Joanna Singleton got 6. Cross between Potter Dale and Jack Russell. Yep. 6 for Nicola Williams. Barton's got 3. Christine Barton got 5. Team Hutchins got 6. Hello, Robert. Thank you for joining us. Don't worry if you miss it. If you miss anything, 8 for the Hattons. Well done. If you miss anything, don't worry, because you can watch it back later on. Gemma Tempest, 4 out of 11. Well done. Good effort. Just getting ready now for the next round. What's a patterjack? Wolf's a patterjack. Yes. David got only 5 this time. Don't worry. Never mind. That was a good effort. Well, that's a nice effort there, actually. I thought you're all doing very, very well, and I know you're all enjoying it. Hello to Vicky Dyer. Welcome aboard. For those of you running late, welcome. Feel free to play along with the next 2 rounds. You don't have to have joined in right at the start to play, because that's just makes it a little bit nicer. But you're more than welcome to play at any time. And remember, you can watch back. And I'll put all this on YouTube tomorrow, so you can watch it all back on YouTube. Right. The penultimate round, round 4. This is the music round. Now, as you know, my music rounds, I can't do audio music rounds because of legal reasons. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do a round of... Oh, excuse me. I've got wind because of the beer. A round of music questions. And it's all linked. All these music questions are linked. All the questions are about music from a particular year. Now, I chose the year at random and just started writing a load of questions about it. The year I have chosen is 1998. So all of the questions are about things that happened in 1998 in the world of music. And I can guarantee that if Ian is still watching this, you will get question 2 correct. So Ian's already got himself a point. So all of these are about music from 1998. I was I turned 14 in 1998. It's a good year for music though, actually. But let's see how we get on with question number 1. In May 1998, which of the Spice Girls announced that she was leaving the group? In May 1998, which of the Spice Girls announced she was leaving the group? Just picked got the next theme tune ready for during the break. Okay, question number 2 coming up. France World Cup in 1998, yes, great year. Question number 2. Which Welsh band hit the top of the UK charts in 1998 with the song "If You Tolerate This, Your Children Will Be Next"? Which Welsh band hit the top of the UK charts in 1998 with the song "If You Tolerate This, Your Children Will Be Next"? Not as good as 1964. I was 33 in 1998. Emily was 18. Mike, you're showing your age now. You're showing your age. Emily's only 4 years younger than me. That's 4 years older than me even. That's cool, mate. That's cool. Question number 3. Which country... Come on, mouse. Which country music band had one of the year's biggest earworms with the song "Dance the Night Away"? Which country music band had one of the year's biggest earworms with the song "Dance the Night Away"? Please don't sing. I'm not going to sing. Thank God. Not today anyway, not with my throat. Might do an impression of some at some point. But I'm not singing. I need actually people around me when I'm singing. I can't sing well. Right. Question number 4. Which boy band hit number 1 in 1998 with the song "Freak Me"? Which boy band hit number 1 in 1998 with the song "Freak Me"? Something I actually forgot to say when I was playing the Going for Gold theme tune a few moments ago. Did you know that that was written by Hans Zimmer, who composed the music for the movie Gladiator? Seriously. You learn something new every day. One of the best game show theme tunes around. But the one I've picked for next is even better. Right. Question 5, speaking of boy bands. Which boy band got the feeling, according to the title of their 1998 top 3 hit? Which boy band got the feeling, according to the title of their 1998 top 3 hit? I feel like a pikey drinking from a can, so I'm going to pour my cider into my glass. There we go. How are we doing for time? 5 to 5, loads of time. Okay. The next question is number 6. What number followed "Perfect" in the title of a 1998 Beautiful South hit? What number followed "Perfect" in the title of a 1998 Beautiful South hit? I should just say at this point that Paul Heaton and Jackie Abbott have just released a new album. It's called Manchester Calling. If you haven't listened to it yet, I listened to it yesterday and it is absolutely fantastic. I think it's It's one of the best albums of the year so far for me. Such just incredible. Question number 7. No metal questions, I'm afraid. Number 7. When You're Gone was a worldwide hit in 1998 and featured Bryan Adams teaming up with which of the Spice Girls? When You're Gone was a worldwide hit in 1998 and featured Bryan Adams teaming up with which of the Spice Girls? Well, actually, to be fair, Emily, yeah, because it's your 40th this year, if I'm correct. So yeah, well, I'm 35, so yeah, about 4.5, something like that. I picked the year at random. I did a shuffle, and 1998 came up, so I thought, right, go into the archives, see what I can do, and did pretty well. Speaking of duets, we've got question number 8. Who teamed up with Brandy on the 1998 hit The Boy Is Mine? Who teamed up with Brandy on the 1998 hit The Boy Is Mine? Great track. Love Paul Heaton's one of the best songwriters of all time. Jackie Abbott, they play cheap gigs in pubs all the time. I will get that album. Yes, please do get that album. Chris Penny has just sent me a photo. I'm in the middle of a quiz, Chris. I'll have a look in a minute. I love Paul Heaton. One of their last songs is A Beautiful South. It's actually called Manchester. Brilliant tune. I've done it at karaoke a few times. Right. Question number 9. Which song became Robbie Williams' first solo chart topper when it reached number 1 in 1998? Which song became Robbie Williams' first solo chart topper when it reached number 1 in 1998? Got hair all over my iPad. I do like The Beautiful South. I remember, actually, one of the earliest CDs my mum bought me was Marry Her, which is a great track, especially the naughty version. Okay, finally, question number 10. 2 girl groups had 3 UK number 1 hits in 1998. One of them was Bewitched. Who was the second? 2 girl groups had 3 UK number 1 hits in 1998. One was Bewitched. Who was the other? I think the Bewitched songs were C'est La Vie, Roller Coaster, and a long guess here. To You I Belong, maybe? Yeah, I think those were the 3 Bewitched songs that went to number 1. I might be able to help. Might not be good with the All Saints one. Oh! I'm just giving away the answer! Oh dear! You can all have a point for that. My fault. I'm so sorry. I've buggered it up. You all get a point for that one. All right, so have a point on me. That's on me. That was my fault. The answer to that one was All Saints. I did blurt it out. I do apologise. So you can all have a point on that one. Right, let's go through the other questions then, shall we? In May 1998, which of the Spice Girls announced she was leaving the group? Number 2, which Welsh band hit the top of the UK charts in 1998 with the song If You Tolerate This, Your Children Will Be Next? Number 3, which country music band had one of the year's biggest earworms with the song Dance the Night Away? 4, which boy band hit number 1 in 1998 with the song Freak Me? Number 5, which boy band got the feeling according to the title of their 1998 top 3 hit? Number 6, what number followed Perfect in the title of a 1998 Beautiful South hit? Number 7, When You're Gone was a worldwide hit in 1998 and featured Bryan Adams teaming up with which of the Spice Girls? 8, speaking of duets, who teamed up with Brandy on the 1998 hit The Boy Is Mine? Yes, I know, I'm sorry. Number 9, which song became Robbie Williams' first solo chart topper when it reached number 1 in 1998? And for question 10, you all get the point. 2 girl groups had 3 number 1 hits in 1998. One was Bewitched. The other one was All Saints. I blurted it out, so you all get a point for that one. So I'm going to give you 90 seconds to have a think. I have a TV theme tune ready to play in just a few moments. I'm going to play it in full because it's only about 50 seconds long. Play it and I'll go through the answers. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. So the All Saints songs, probably Never Ever, Under the Bridge, and maybe Black Coffee. Ray might as well have written it in the comments. Yeah, you should have done, really. Right, TV theme tune time. Hi, Carol. Hello, Sally. What a theme tune. That was Saturday night television at its best, wasn't it? Good old Noel's House Party. Actually, talking about Noel's House Party, the sad news earlier in the week that Eddie Large passed away. Look for Eddie Large's Gotcha on YouTube. It is so hilarious. And I should point out, if you remember Noel's House Party, if you're a big fan of it, there is actually a YouTube channel that is uploading every single episode. And there's some great moments on it, I'll tell you. It's just Saturday night TV at its best. The most recent one that they've put up on YouTube was the one with the Richard Whiteley Gotcha. And that was good. And at the end of that video, you can actually watch the whole Gotcha unedited. And it is just incredible. Right. That's out of the way. Let's move on and give you the answers to the questions. In May 1998, which of the Spice Girls announced she was leaving the group? It was Geri Halliwell. Number 2, which Welsh band hit the top of the UK charts in 1998 with the song If You Tolerate This, Your Children Will Be Next? The correct answer is the Manic Street Preachers. Number 3, which country music band had one of the year's biggest earworms with the song Dance the Night Away? It was the Mavericks. I just wanna dance another way. That one. Great track. Great track. I've done that at karaoke a few times. Number 4, which boy band hit number 1 in 1998 with the song Freak Me? The answer is Another Level. Number 5, which boy band got the feeling according to the title of their 1998 top 3 hit? The answer was 5. Question number 6, what number followed Perfect in the title of a 1998 Beautiful South hit? The answer is 10. Perfect 10. Great track. In fact, I think it's got to be one of their best tracks. Number 7, When You're Gone was a worldwide hit in 1998 and featured Bryan Adams teaming up with which of the Spice Girls? The answer is Mel C. Question number 8, speaking of duets, who teamed up with Brandy on the 1998 hit The Boy Is Mine? The correct answer is Monica. Question number 9, which song became Robbie Williams' first solo chart topper when it reached number 1 in 1998? The answer is Millennium. And number 10, of course, everybody got that one. It was All Saints. I blurted that one out. So 10 points available. Everyone's got one at least. How did you get on with that one? Let's put your scores in the box as per usual. I'm going to pick a TV theme tune. How do we do? Dean Bong, 10 out of 10. Yeah. 9 out of 10 for Bonzo. Hello to Karen Inca, welcome. I've just picked the TV theme tune I'm going to play next. It's a classic. Joanna Singleton got 3. Adrian Brixton got 7. Dean Barton, Brian Allen got 4 out of 10. Well done. Mike Bushell, few cock up, 7 out of 10. You better not cock up this last round, Mike. Because again, your future at the BBC is depending on this round. Joe Hatton's team got 5. Well done. 4 out of 10, and one of those was a giveaway. Thought you'd do well there, Dean. Yeah. Yeah. Well, everyone got 1 point. We've got one more round to go. We're going to do the final round in just a moment. For those of you tuned in late, I'm going to do a kids quiz on Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. And I'm going to do an adults quiz on Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock. So clear your diaries. Make sure you're not doing anything at 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, because actually, I don't think anyone will be doing anything on 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. But Thompson's got 5. Well done. Christine Byrne got 4. Right. Let's do the final round, shall we? The final round is a sports round. It is a sports round, so lots of sports questions here. And we're going to start. Claire Roman got 6 out of 10. Well done. Right. And there's an anagram in this round. I've got an anagram. Yay. Okay. I may do an anagrams round actually for the next week's quiz. We'll see how I can get on with that one. Right. It's sport, and here is question number 1. When BBC Two set its all-time record audience of 18.5 million in 1985, which sportsman was victorious in the contest the viewers were watching? When BBC Two set its all-time record audience of 18.5 million in 1985, which sportsman was victorious in the contest the viewers were watching? Can you play the theme tune to Daktari? I don't remember it, but I will see if I can find it. I was going to play the theme tune from the TV series Boone, but I think the Daktari theme will be a bit better, so I will play that. Got it. Hello, Emma. Hope you're well. Okay, next question coming up. Daryl Superchin Gurney is a top 10 world-ranked player in which sport? Daryl Gurney, known as Superchin, is a top 10 world-ranked player in which sport? This is the final round, but I've enjoyed it. Okay, question number 3 is coming up. Hello to Ed Jesney. Thank you for the iPad. You'll have it back later in the week. Well, I've hopefully got my new one coming this week. So, question number 4 is anagram time. Okay. Rented hyphens. RENTED HYPHENS. Rented hyphens. RENTED HYPHENS. It is an anagram of which former snooker world champion? Which former snooker world champion? I will type that into the box. There we go. I've typed that in for you. Make it a bit easier for you. Question number 5 coming up. Oh, hang on. I've buggered up here. I gave you question 4 instead of question 3. Oh, well, I'll just swap them around. Question number 4. In which sport did brothers Mark and Paul Gleghorn play against each other in a 2018 World Cup game? In which sport did brothers Mark and Paul Gleghorn play against each other in a 2018 World Cup game? Got myself a little bit confused because I actually haven't got the numbers of the questions written down on this round for some reason. But 23 of you tuning in today to play the quiz, thank you very much. Down on the 69 we had the other week, but can't be helped really, but thank you for your support. Okay, question number 5 coming up. What term is used for scoring 1 over par on a hole in golf? What term is used for scoring 1 over par on a hole in golf? We'll get more in the evening, I reckon. I reckon so as well. But I like to have my evenings to myself. Really, I like to have an early night every now and then. So don't like staying up too late to do quizzes. Question 6. Rest hold, finisher, and low carder are moves in which sport? Rest hold, finisher, and low carder are moves in which sport? I've run out of drink, but I just need to lubricate. Can't go to the kitchen during the quiz, but I will have another cider once I've finished the quiz. I think I'm going to sit back and relax and enjoy a nice hard-earned cider. Okay, question number 7. What is the maximum amount of time a golf player may take to look for a lost ball? What is the maximum amount of time a golf player may take to look for a lost ball? I have never heard of Daktari before. Well, I've heard of it, but I've never actually watched it. But it says it was on from 1966 to 1969, according to YouTube. I will be playing that theme tune during the break while you work out your answers. 3 questions to go. The next question is question number 8. Well done, Joe. You got it right. It was a lion. As long as they are 2 points ahead, the winner of a game of badminton is the first to achieve how many points? As long as they are 2 points ahead, the winner of a game of badminton is the first to achieve how many points? Two more questions to go. Oh, tired. I'm all Africa's Safari Park. Right, question number 9. In which sport do the Pittsburgh Steelers compete? In which sport do the Pittsburgh Steelers compete? There's one more question coming up. Hello to Lee Clifford, welcome. You are old. You're all old. Way before my time. My mother was just starting school in 1969. Anyway, final question. How many hoops are required according to the official rules of garden croquet? How many hoops are required according to the official rules of garden croquet? If you are playing croquet in your garden over the lockdown period, you need to know this. in order to play the game correctly. 26 people online. Hello and welcome. This is the final question. Go through the answers. We'll go through the questions again, then we'll go through the answers, and then we'll see how well you did. Ooh, I love croquet. They're nice, aren't they? Oh, yeah, potato ones are nice. Right, here we go. Let's review the questions from the sport round. Question 1, when BBC Two set its all-time record audience of 18.5 million in 1985, which sportsman was victorious in the contest the viewers were watching? Number 2, Daryl Gurney, known as Super Chin, is a top 10 world-ranked player in which sport? Question 3, Rented Hyphens is an anagram of which snooker world champion? 4, in which sport did brothers Mark and Paul Gleghorn play against each other in a 2018 World Cup game? Question 5, what term is used for scoring 1 over par on a hole in golf? Question 6, rest hold, finisher and low carder are moves in which sport? Question 7, what is the maximum amount of time a golf player may take to look for a lost ball? Number 8, as long as they are 2 points ahead, the winner of a game of badminton is the first to achieve how many points? Question number 9, in which sport do the Pittsburgh Steelers compete? And finally, number 10, how many hoops are required according to the official rules of garden croquet? So those were the questions. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to mull them over, and I'm going to get the theme tune ready for Mike. This is purely for Mike Bushell's benefit. I'm hoping I'm playing the right one. It's the first one that came up on YouTube. Okay, so I've got a few. Okay, so let's play it, shall we? Love the xylophone. Harry Rhodes with Clarence, the cross-eyed lion, and Judy. That was good. I quite like that. That's quite cool. I might have to look up some episodes and watch that. Right, here we go then. The answers to the sport round. Question 1, when BBC Two set its all-time record audience of 18.5 million in 1985, which sportsman was victorious in the contest the viewers were watching? The answer was Dennis Taylor. It was the World Snooker Championship final that went on till like 4 in the morning or something like that anyway. But it was Dennis Taylor. Question 2, Daryl Gurney, known as Super Chin, is a top 10 world-ranked player in which sport? The answer is darts. Question 3, Rented Hyphens is an anagram of which snooker world champion? The answer is Stephen Hendry. Question number 3, in which sport did brothers Mark and Paul Gleghorn play against each other in a 2018 World Cup game? The answer is hockey. Question number 5, what term is used for scoring 1 over par on a hole in golf? It is a bogey. Question number 6, rest hold, finisher and low carder are moves in which sport? The answer is wrestling. Question number 7, what is the maximum amount of time a golf player may take to look for a lost ball? The answer is 5 minutes. Question number 8, as long as they're 2 points ahead, the winner of a game of badminton is the first to achieve how many points? The answer is 21. Number 9, in which sport do the Pittsburgh Steelers compete? It is American football or gridiron. And finally, number 10, how many hoops are required according to the official rules of garden croquet? The answer is 6. So if you've got 5 at home, you're not playing it right, okay? The answer was 6. Right, how did you all get on? I'm just going to check my Facebook very quickly because I have been sent a message. If it comes up on here, that is. No, I'll look for it later. Cancel. It's a bit slow. We'll do it later. Right, Dean Barton, 4 out of 10. Steve Randall, 8 out of 10. Adrian Brixton got 5. Well done. Yes, I know, I've got an unread message. Now, don't get your coat. You're not going to need a coat. It's warm out there. It's lovely out there at the moment. The burning question is, how did Mike Bushell get on? How did Mike Bushell get on? If he got less than 5, I'll be writing to the BBC and getting him sacked. I'm joking, of course. I don't get anyone sacked. I'm resigning. Seriously, that's it for me in sport. 4 out of 10! Oh my word, Mike Bushell! In the words of Lord Sugar, you're fired. So, to everyone who got more than 4 out of 5, congratulations, you've beaten Mike Bushell, who presents sports bulletins on BBC Breakfast. Well done. So if you were adding your scores up out of 51, how did you get on? Maximum of 51 points, so 32 out of 51, 25 out of 51. I'm married to a serial blagger, 4 out of 10. I think he needs to find a new job. I don't think he's going to mention this on breakfast. There's no way this is going to get mentioned on breakfast. 32 out of 51. Stacey Hutchins, 41 out of 51. Well done. Fair play. I'm going to have to make this quiz a bit harder next time. 3 out of 10. No, that's okay. That's good. A lot of people don't like sports rounds, which is why I don't like to really incorporate them into my quiz, because people don't like them. But this was a mega quiz today. I am going to disappear very, very shortly. There's just a couple of things I just want to say very quickly. Thank you for your support. I wouldn't be doing this without your support, to be honest. If nobody was watching this, I would probably just be sat where I am right now, watching telly. 15 out of 51 for Joanna Singleton. Amy McRae, 27 out of 51. Good effort. Bonzo, 31 out of 51. So I think the winners have got to be the Hattons. No, Stacey Hutchins, I think, is the winner, but 26 out of 51, too much gin. I'm going to work on the remake at Daktari, set at Longley. Yeah, did you hear about that? The guy that owned Longley, he died today, didn't he? 28 out, I think he died today. His death was announced today anyway. 28 out of 51, glad we beat the in-laws with 27 out of 51. So yeah, just so before I go, thank you very much for supporting this quiz. I know that you're not enjoying yourselves at the moment. You are all finding it very hard. Can we financially reimburse you? You could send me some money on PayPal if you want. if you go to paypal.me/ what I'll do is I'll type the address in. I'm not expecting any money from this, but you can send me money if you want. And it will go, and I will donate some of it to charity, I think. I think it's only fair. I'm just going to type it in now. Right. I think any money that you donate, well, it will go towards making more quizzes, and I'll donate some of it to charity as well. So I'm not going to spend it on beer. I'm not that stupid. But that's the link I've just posted. I will put it up again on my wall for anyone who's very interested in donating any money. It just keeps the quiz going, and it keeps me going as well doing this quiz, because without doing this, I'd just be sat here watching telly, and I'll tell you what, I've been so bored out of my mind. But yeah, thank you very, very much for all your support and all your kind words and everything. I'm enjoying doing this. Whatever you can afford. I'm not expecting you to put a £50,000 in the bank, but I will be donating a portion of it to charity. So I will be donating some of it to charity, and I'll let you know what I've done with the charity donations. Or cider. I've got plenty of cider, thank you. I've got 7 cans left, and they'll see me through to Thursday, which is when I'm hopefully going to try and get into a big shop. They'll see me through the rest of the week, so don't worry. So just to recap, next quiz for the kids is Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. And then I'm going to do a quiz on Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock when the football is on. 29 out of 51. Well done, Claire. But seriously, guys, thank you so much for watching. I have enjoyed it today. I am going to go and put my feet up for a little bit and have a bit of fun. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all again real soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Please stay safe. Stay indoors. Don't go out unless you have to. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.